morning, team. Hopefully everybody's having a good week thus far. Today, I want to talk about the art of negotiation. So, everything in life is a negotiation when you think about it. If you're trying to get somebody to say yes, if somebody's trying to get you to say yes, that's a negotiation. Experts estimate that we engage in between 3 and 7 negotiations per day. I might argue we may actually engage in more than that, more than the average, if you will. The stereotype around negotiation is that it has to be negative. You have to be the loudest. You have to be the most aggressive. Oftentimes, people think, I have to win. That's a good negotiation when I get everything I want. That's not necessarily the case. A great negotiation is really about great collaboration. In a negotiation, the adversary is not the person across the table from you. It's really the situation. The people in the negotiation are faced with the same challenge, the same problem, just from different perspectives. So using collaboration to try to solve for that, and if we think about it in terms of selling to the problem, that can help us look at the situation a little bit differently as we approach the negotiation. And at the end of the day, we're trying to build trust within the situation so that we become an advocate for the person on the other side of the table. That being said, we have to really understand what is driving the person on the other side of the table. What are the rules that they're playing by? What are they really after? What's their modus operandi? What are they bargaining for? Right now, we have a lot of buyers who are new, and they want to assert themselves in their new position, especially in today's climate. So one example of this is that they may say to us, well, I only want non-grocery store brands on the menu. Well, right now, that may not be something that we would advise them to do, but we really have to understand why they don't want to engage with some of the grocery store brands. And then we also have to see if they're going to violate their own rules. So if we look at the menu that they're proposing, if we look at some of the selections they're making, are they in fact using grocery store brands? We know oftentimes they are. And so we'd want to try to better understand what's the real goal of that buyer, what's really driving them. And when we can do that, then obviously we start to build that bridge of trust that we're looking for, and demonstrate an understanding for what it is they're really trying to achieve at the end of the day. That's going to require us to use lots of different tactics that we'll talk about in the next few episodes, and asking lots of questions perhaps in different ways than we've tried previously. So today I'd like to ask everybody to think about your buyers, start to think about negotiation a little bit differently, and start to really key in on what's driving a given comment or goal of those buyers, new buyers in particular, in their new positions. So I hope everybody has a terrific day, and go Team NASA.